Hey everybody, welcome back to Sunshine Acres. This is part 2 of Tulsa King. Most of this video is going to be coming to you from the NCAA Wrestling Championships in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm actually back here at Sunshine Acres now, and I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to put this in between the two videos, but I'm going to do it right now to kick this one off. Talking about the importance of wrestling and sports in our lives and the impact they have. But really more importantly, it's the people that you meet along the way. So I've had the unfortunate opportunity to attend 2 funerals of high school wrestling teammates of mine. So I would like to dedicate this video to Brent Campbell and Mike McCollum. Both these guys, 2 great guys. I'm very happy to call them friends, and really miss these guys. I went to this tournament by myself, but I was not alone. These guys are with me. For those of you that do know these guys, they're great people. Brent had an infectious smile that I don't care what kind of mood you were in, just to be around that guy. He could lift your spirits and make you feel better. He and I spent a lot of time cutting weight together in high school, which is a pretty common theme of wrestling. But lots of running around the gym in garbage bags, but he was always smiling. And he became the first state champion from my high school, went on to wrestle in college and left us way too soon. So thanks for coming to this tournament with me, Brent. And Mike McCollum, one of my best friends from high school, maybe one of my best friends I've ever had in my life. Miss this guy sorely. But again, Mike, thanks for coming to this tournament with me. So I want to dedicate this video to those 2 guys. Thanks for coming with me. And if you stay tuned to the end, I'm going to post some high school pictures of both these guys. So hope you enjoy it. We're going to kick this off with a little bit of footage from, I guess this will be Friday at the tournament, and go from there, and I'll get you updated midstream. Thanks, come along, have a good time. It's cold today, but we got some sunshine. Should be nice. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Sunshine Acres. I'm your man, Jason here. This is part 2 of Tulsa Kingpinned, where I took off and I'm gone to the NCAA National Wrestling Championships. This is actually day 3, the final day. I didn't take much footage yesterday. Yesterday morning was quarterfinals. Last night was the semifinals and all the wrestlebacks. Lots of fun, just a ton of wrestling, and I honestly just didn't have time to film much, and I kind of thought I'd have more time to get out in town and maybe show you some couple places in Tulsa, but I mean, that's not happening. You come to one of these tournaments and it's pretty much wrestling all day long. You've got just enough time in between sessions, get out, grab something to eat, get back in there and go. But have an absolute blast here. I'd recommend any wrestling fan out there, if you've not gone to this tournament, put it on your bucket list. Great time, high quality athletes, entertainment value is great. As far as where we're at in the wrestling, I was doing very good. They're second place to Penn State. Again, Penn State's just been kicking everybody's butt for seems like a decade now. The absolute worst thing that happened yesterday was Iowa 125-pounder Spencer Lee, who hadn't lost a match this year. He's going for his 4th national title. If he were to accomplish that, he would only be the 5th person in history to do that. But unfortunately, in the semifinals last night, Spencer was wrestling guy from Purdue, and he actually got pinned with 1 second to go in the match. That's probably the storyline of this whole tournament. Heartbreaking loss, absolutely devastating for him and the Iowa team. But he's still alive and can wrestle back and get up to third place. So hopefully that happens today. But that's kind of the big storyline. But Iowa does have, like I said, they're in second place, and they've got 5 guys still wrestling today. 1 guy's in the finals, and we got 4 guys wrestling back, trying to get third place. So this morning's session, all the consolation rounds, and see who places where, and then tonight will be the finals. So look forward to that. It should be another great day of wrestling. But I just kind of want to talk about that a little bit. I talked in the part 1 about the sport of wrestling and any other sport that captures your passion for that matter. But to me, it especially hits home for wrestling. You know, it's not just the training and everything that can build up, you know, your confidence, your endurance, your stamina, your mental stability, mental toughness. It's also dealing with the emotional side of things, and especially using what happened to Spencer Lee yesterday. I think we learn as human beings more from our losses and heartbreaks than we do our successes and wins. I truly believe that that's how people should be judged. It's how do you conduct yourself when the chips are down, when things aren't easy, when you have faced defeat or tough times, and it's kind of what you do in the face of that. So I don't know, my 2 cents on that. And I also want to carry that back home at the end of this video. Hopefully I'll be back at Sunshine Acres with Miss Kara. I want to sit down and talk to her about this as well. But it applies to us, you know, not just when we were kids doing a sport, but throughout our entire lives. It affects how we conduct ourselves at Sunshine Acres, what we do, how we plan, and how we overcome adversity and do those kind of things. So come along today. I'll try to get some more footage of cruising around Tulsa a little bit, hopefully, and what we got going on here. I stayed in this is my 4th bed in 4 nights, 3rd hotel in 3 nights, and tonight I've got to pack my bags, check them at a hotel. After the finals tonight, catch a cab, hopefully, from Tulsa to Oklahoma City, a couple-hour ride, and get there to be the 4th hotel in 4 nights. But a lot of bumping around traveling, but it has been an absolute blast. So come along today, and we're going to watch the final day of the wrestling tournament. This is not a bad seat.
go too far apart. Yeah.
So we made it home from Oklahoma and Ohio, respectively.
Very tired after both of our trips, I think.
Yeah, lot of. Yeah, I'm used to traveling a lot, but that's a lot of bumping around for me. So
I'm not used to being gone for a whole week.
yeah, but it was well worth it for me at least. I know you had to go to work, but you got to see family on the back end, so that's good.
I didn't do wrestling, but I did a lot of trampolining with the kids.
And that goes to. Let me go fix this camera quick. Look how crooked that is.
It's a little crooked. That's better.
How about that? So yeah, made it back, tired. But yeah, you said you were on trampoline
With the kids.
with the kids, niece
Yeah.
and nephew. So that kind of goes back to you grew up in gymnastics, and I mean wrestling for me was the kind of the big sport. For you, it was gymnastics, and kind of what that molded us into as grown-ups and how we conduct ourselves, and especially out here at Sunshine Acres. I mean, we go through. You'll see in a lot of our videos, we're not successful the first time we do something. So we got to go back and learn from it and do that. So.
And you have to have a work ethic to do that. If you don't like to work, you're not probably going to live out here. Or you wouldn't enjoy it at least.
And not that you have to have sports to have that type of work ethic, but to me it translates easily.
Yeah.
But,
People that succeed in sports, I think, succeed in life.
yep.
That's my personal experience. Yes, I loved my time in gymnastics, loved my coaches, loved all those people, but it teaches you not only mental stability, like you were saying, and physical stamina, but how to be on a team, how to interact with other people. Some of them you might not like, some of them you love, like you said, but some of them you don't like, and you have to figure out how to deal with different personalities on your team and how to take direction, which I was not always the best at. Maybe still I'm not, but yeah, that there's just so many things about it that I feel like a lot of our kids today don't get. The emphasis on sports, unfortunately, is not as strong as it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, when I hear like they're eliminating PE and then sports seems to be so specialized now. Like your kid does one thing and they do, they play baseball and it's year round. I mean, we played everything. I mean, my fat butt ran track. I was awful at it. It was like,
well, your school is smaller. I didn't play everything. I did some stuff when I was younger, field hockey and basketball. My 5'2" short person, that didn't go well, but
yeah.
Gymnastics was my thing. I think that's part of the reason we click. Similar types of sports and backgrounds and work ethics.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the tournament ended up cool for me. I mean, Iowa did end up second place, 6 All-Americans. Got to see Donald Trump, so as you saw in the video earlier. I don't know. I think we'd go back. I'd go back, and hopefully you go with me. Maybe hit another tournament.
I would go. I love watching any type of sports, whether it's gymnastics that I did or we're going to see some baseball soon.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
But talking about teammates and that, I opened up this video, dedicated this to Brent and Mike, who are high school wrestling teammates of mine, no longer with us, but glad they were able to go to the tournament with me. And got some pictures for those of you that know those guys, maybe a little nostalgia and kind of cool. But check those pictures out. A little bit different these last couple videos. We'll probably get back to doing stuff and projects out here at Sunshine Acres in the near future, but glad you could join us. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your mama, tell your friends, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.
Bye.